Right, I'm back. What have you been up to?
Not a lot. I've been relaxing.
It's what? Christina, if I remember rightly, said that when in the last video that when I come back the roof would be done. I'm sensing disappointment. What have you been doing?
I haven't been up there, that's for sure.
So if I go up there now, it's
Why is this dangerous thunder?
dangerous thunder. Let's take a peek. Yeah, okay.
Still there? Still there?
The tiles are still there. Rightio.
Okay.
So the plan today is to do...
Relax. You need to relax sometimes. You need to learn how to relax sometimes.
Rightio.
Yeah. So the plan this week, because it's forecast rain most of the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
All week, actually. We'll try and do something undercover, maybe.
Well, I really want to finish the roof, to be fair. So even if it's raining, I'm going to send Christina up there to finish it.
Yeah. It's to sleep. No, I think it's quite straightforward now. You know what you're doing. You just have to do as I say.
Rightio, on that note, I'll get on with it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
No, let's crack on.
Oh, don't say that.
Let's just...
Think of a new catchphrase. Let's
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, we can put one of each of them. Yeah?
Should we lay these? Yeah. They're around done. What you did there? What you did there? What you doing? Cat on the roof. What's that? Cat on a hot tin roof. Cat on a cold terracotta roof. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go on, Linda. Just do it, do it.
Thank you, Dan. Good.
There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, go, go. Okay. So, the plan is to carry on.
Yeah.
Simple. Before it starts raining again. The good news is that these tiles here, in all the downpour we've had, it's absolutely bone dry.
Underneath, yeah.
Apart from the wet bits.
There's no wet bits.
No.
There's wet bits this side.
Chimney's fine, no water has run down. We've had gallons of water coming off this roof. So that's good news. Even with it not being cemented in just yet, we still haven't had any water dropping below here. So that's good. What are you doing? What are you doing, gorgeous?
Gorgeous is helping.
Yeah, should happen quickly now. We've got an expert on site. Oh yeah, come here.
I don't know if I can take him.
Just...
Come on. Here.
Bye-bye, gorgeous.
Come here. Gorgeous. This tractor will go to the ladder. That middle one, that one is a bit too close in the middle one. The second one is
Something tells me something's not right. Hmm. Exactly. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, okay, as you can see, we no longer have a snake, we have a chicane. And I'm not 100% sure how to get around that little problem. Your viewpoint, please, Mrs.
We just need to carry on.
I can't hear you.
We just need to carry on. There's nothing you can do.
There's always something we can do, but it depends at what lengths we go to do. It's almost like we need to add, we've got to add 1, 2 to get down to there. So I'm thinking if we get this one in and then the next one, if we somehow maybe cut into this tile here, cement it all in, and so that it actually runs into it, but that would mean stopping there. Yeah, I can't believe he did it wrong. There's a life lesson here, is always when you try to polish a turd, it takes a lot of effort. Sometimes it's easier just to start from the beginning. And what I should have done, I've said it before, I should have taken these ridges out at the front. I shouldn't have relied on these ridges here. Because I'm governed by the next move. And of course, every tile is a different shape, size, and not putting them back in the same order they were put in. So technically, I've screwed up. But yeah. But I don't even see, I mean, these tiles are slightly different, but they're not like here, which is like about 2 foot different in the row. So they're not that much different.
I know what you got to do.
I've got to go inside, have a cup of tea and a biscuit.
What you got to do.
Hang on. Hang on, let me come down. I want to see this pearl of wisdom.
So they be
Okay, Linda. Here's your moment of glory. Go for it.
So you need to cut
Oh,
one.
hang on a minute. Go and say again. Right.
We need to cut one like this,
Uh-huh.
and the bottom one the same.
Uh-huh.
Cement it together so
Oh.
that both of these tiles go to the one tile at the front.
Yeah.
So that's my take. That's what I would do. And then you create another row.
That's what you would do. Are you going to do it?
Well, I can do it. Yeah, I can cut the tiles. And
All right.
You just have to create 2 channels going into one.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So
Which I think we're now at the right place to do that.
yeah.
In the chicane.
Are we gonna keep that last row in?
I think so, yes, because the next one is when it starts coming down the ridge. Which means all those tiles from now on are being cut at the top, so we need to converge
Yeah.
2 channels into one, and we need it as far down as possible so that the maximum, when there's a lot of water, it's do we need it down? Well, we have to do it further down. Anyway, we're waffling. Stop talking. A little less conversation, a little more action, baby.
Yeah. What are you doing down here?
Okay.
We're supposed to be keeping you the tiles up there.
Yeah, I just came down to listen to your pearls of wisdom.
Yeah, but don't you agree?
Of course I agree. I always agree.
That's what we've got to do. Okay, let's get some.
It's a cunning plan. I like it. You're wrong, but I like your style.
You say I'm wrong.
She's right, actually, I think. Yeah, you're wrong, but I like your style.
You know, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong. Rain stop play again. On and off rain. It's becoming a little bit frustrating. Here's Linda. What you got to say for the weather, Linda?
We need the rain. We need the rain. Don't we?
We do need the rain, but we don't need the rain when we're trying to do something. I was just saying it's getting rather frustrating.
Yes. But we'll get
But it's
there.
dry in here. Where we've done it, it's dry. It's not raining inside, which is good. And the ground is dry, so happy days. Okay, so while we're waiting for the rain to stop again, I think we'll show you something else. These here are pineapple plants.
I'm just going to cut this pineapple. I love pineapples, and every time we have one, I plant it and hope for the best. This one is quite good. And I've been quite lucky. This is nice and ripe. Maybe I left it in a fruit bowl for quite a long time. So what we do is we take this old, oh, mind the fingers when you're doing this. Take these bits and take the old leaves here, which don't want to come out at the moment. I'm sure we can get there. When you buy it, you need to make sure that it's got the inside, because in a lot of shops now this bit here is taken off. So we need to have that so it can obviously grow from there. I've done this a few times. I've got some outside that one I planted about 6 months ago, the other one about 3 months. The 6 months is actually very good because it lasted all through the winter. So let's see, they do take about 18 months to fruit, but it's such a joy to see it growing. I believe if it's in a greenhouse or in a polytunnel, they grow quicker. But we've had 2 fruits that they were very juicy and delicious. So take all these bits off. It sometimes is easier than others. There you go. Look at it like this. And what I do then, I just get a glass jar. And just put it in there. And it takes about 3 weeks. You see the roots coming up in about a week and a half, but 3 weeks normally I leave them to then plant. So that's that. And I'll show you one. So this one is ready to be planted. It's got lots of roots already. It's been here about 3 weeks, so I shall go and plant it. So as you can see, it's full of fruits. I'm just going to make a hole here. These are the pineapples. I'm gonna put them in the sun for a bit, but as you can see, this one is about 6 months. Is doing really well, and this one is about 3 months now, so they like it here. But let's see how this one will do. Boris, I can't go in there. I can't go and check that. Here, we've got a river. Got a river by the door. Can you not unblock it?
Damn.
Huh?
Okay, we've got a break in the weather and we're going to try and continue. We've got a nightmare. Oh, there you are. So, the rain stopped and we're going to try and continue. It's proving to be really difficult for some bizarre reason. We have this chicane now in the roof and we've got to try and eliminate the bend, especially as we're now heading towards this bit here, which is going to be a ridge. I don't know what they call that, a diagonal ridge tiles going on top where the two different angles of the roof meet, but I need that to be relatively straight when we get to that point. It's hard to tell because I've got too much rubbish up here, but let me see. We got the corner point there, and then we come up here to this corner point. These tiles are coming down and those tiles are going that way, so we have to create the ridge. But I need these tiles to be straight when they get there, which means I've got to correct this kink, and the only way, as I said earlier, is to try and introduce a channel that one or two rows that flow into one channel down. And now we took the tiles up to try and push it over there to see, but we think that it's probably better to create the straight line here where the chicane is slightly sharper, which means that we're hitting the tiles at a better angle, if that makes sense. I'm not sure that makes sense, but hopefully when I do it, it will make sense what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got up to the ridge, and tomorrow we're going to have to work out what happens next there. So, and then we've got to go up here. But this is the tricky bit now, because we've got to manoeuvre on the roof with the delicate tiles, and I've got to create something fancy in this corner, and the ridge will go straight up there. So I'm going to have to think about this one overnight. I think what I'm going to do is spray foam these in just to secure them, and then I'm going to cut them, see if I can angle grind down. We've almost got a roof.
So, we back on the roof again, and as it might not be a surprise to you, we have
Started
again. We got to the end yesterday, to the ridge here, and again, we're not happy, and we realized that there must be a solution for this. So we're taking a new approach to it and do it with patience. Yeah. Think seed.
Okay, so what we've worked out is where we have been going wrong, and it all started over here. So this wall to that wall, we were trying to lay the tiles at a 90-degree angle, but what we've realized now is that that angle there isn't 90 degrees, so we were trying to visually look at it straight down here, but the tiles run on the across the roof at a slight angle. So now we're correcting that, and it's looking much better already. So trial and error. Fourth time lucky? Third time lucky? How many time luckies is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe fourth. It's a bit painful, but we do like to get it right, and neither of us were overly happy with our efforts, but this seems to be a lot better. Okay, so this is looking much better, much better. It's no longer has a snake or a chicane. What do you got to say about the situation?
Yeah, worth the effort, I think. I'm a lot happier, and now we just have to deal with the cementing bit.
Yeah.
So, after a lot of attempts, 3 I think, we've taken it up 3 times, the roof. 3 attempts. It's been a very frustrating week. We've had the rain, the roof not going right, and it just seems to go on forever.
Mitzi failed her inspection.
Yes, that as well.
That as well, yeah.
But the roof is now in a place where we're a lot happier with.
Yeah, it's 100 times better.
And
Not perfect, but it's I don't think we can do any more.
no, not now. So it's a lot better. Now we need the finish touches, or the finishing touches, shall I say.
We've got to finish it, yeah.
Yeah. But when we do something, we like to do it right, or or at least to the best of our ability.
Yes.
And it wasn't
No.
like that. So start and stop because of the rain and putting tiles down and
Yeah.
taking tiles up.
Taking up, down ladder, rain, yeah, everything.
Yeah, but we happy.
Hang on a minute, we're sounding very miserable. Here we go. Let's not be so miserable about this. Yes, it's a challenge, but we've overcome it. We've done the best we can.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.